Because of energy.
Want to get stuff? You need to try these. You pull those pair of Jones boots, good times are sure to follow. We've got the perfect pair for a hard day's work, a night on the town, and just about anything you want.
On the time.
Find your pair at Tacomas.com.
Really?
So the one question I get asked all the time, does Blue Chew really work? Does Blue Chew really work? Does Blue Chew actually work?
It definitely works.
Trust me, it does.
What's butcher? Oh, the
What?
this is the butcher, the commercial. Why it's blurred?
I don't know.
Huh?
What? I know. Piggy.
It's time to feed the dogs real food, not highly processed pellets. The farmer's dog is fresh food made with whole meat and veggies. It's not dry food. It's not wet food. It's just real food. It's an idea whose time has come.
It's gonna get to 1,000.
An 18th Street gang, no one is safe. And new gang members soon learn. Punishment for disloyalty is death.
There was no loyalty. It was all about money, drugs, what you can sell, what you can't sell, what street you can have, what street you can't have. One of my homies did what he was supposed to do, collecting under his name, and eventually they killed him and his girl. Ever since then, I started fearing my own homies.
Está también golpear combates, que eso puede ocasionar la muerte. Y terminan y llegan muy rápido, además llegan a la muerte. En California el tema del asesinato es muy diferente. Es decir, la última acción. There was an 18th Street gang member that went on a drive-by shooting. And in the process of committing the drive-by, he sees the cops, other 18th Street gang members in the car. He gets out the car and he runs, leaving the other two behind. When the smoke cleared, they targeted him for being a coward. He was killed. Now it's came for keeps.
Giovani Macedo, a violent Colombia Lil Psychos recruit, has launched a hit on a street vendor for not paying his taxes.
The Columbia Little Psychos knew that there was a green light on Giovani, and that's ordered by the Mexican mafia. And if there was a green light on Giovani, and the gang didn't do anything about it, then there was a green light on the Columbia Little Psychos.
Good evening, everyone.
They need to end Giovani.
They initially told Giovani that they were going to go to Mexico to hide him.
Hello.
Because the LAPD was now investigating this crime. It was a very high-profile event. There was a 75.
Laura, hola.
So
¿Cómo
let's just go to
está?
Mexico, lay low for a while, and once
¿Cómo
the heat's off, then you
está?
can sort of make your way back to the U.S.
Good evening, everybody.
Another former gang member, a female, who has a sports utility vehicle, and they will drive Giovani Macedo to Mexico.
How is
The first
everybody
night they
doing?
get there, they pretty much throw him a bachelor party. The bachelor party he'll never have. They take him out and get him drunk. They go to a strip club. They create an opportunity for him.
Who is that guy?
And
That's
once
my
they feel
husband.
that,
My
Giovanni
husband.
is calm and has been sated. They say, let's get
English.
back in the car, and we're going to go to the safe house where you're going to hide out. They drive Giovani on a winding mountain road that runs between Tijuana and Mexico.
Hello,
They pull
nice
off to
you.
the side of the road in the middle of the night and threw a rope around Giovanni's neck. And
Come on, why you're not
until they
signing
heard
to
the next
repair?
He loses consciousness. They then take him out of the car,
Damn, green card marriage. Oh,
believing
sorry, I'm already a U.S. citizen.
he has fallen to his death.
None of the gang members, however.
Where are you from? Philippines? Oops, I'm American. So I am in America.
They sound.
Mom.
his
What was
neck
that?
is, like hamburger, but it's all mostly superficial. He's alive, and he shouldn't be alive. Giovanni came back across the border with his mom, and
Is
for
that
the
you?
next 6 weeks, hid
Come on,
out
Pep.
in
Let's
Utah.
quiz this.
And at
Quiz
that
this
point,
viewers.
the police
Let's
were
quiz this
starting to
viewers.
put together the pieces of who had done what.
That's my husband.
On October 24th,
No, I'm talking about your husband. Get the green card from
in
you.
coordination with the FBI, went out and did a massive takedown where they arrested a couple dozen members of the Columbia
Mama, is that your
Motorcycle.
kid?
Another big win in the war against gang violence. More than 24 violent gang
No, I'm
members are
talking
now on the
your
streets.
husband.
We
Get
saw
the
a
green
number of men
card
and
from
women
you.
brought in handcuffs and escorted into a holding area. They say about 800 law enforcement personnel
Oh,
from a long list of agencies were involved.
Juan Marie, aka Face, one of the leaders, is among those cuffed and brought in for questioning.
Alright, you have the right to remain silent, you understand?
Chinese food parts.
Anything you say may be used against you in court.
How
you
old are
understand?
you?
You have the rights to the presence of an
Old
attorney
enough.
before and during any
Big
questioning,
ones
you
get
understand?
18%
If you cannot
plus.
afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you free of charge before any questioning if you want, you understand?
At first, Face plays dumb.
There was about a 2-year investigation that ended today. Okay? See this? See who's on top?
What's my name, man? What's my name?
Hang on, I'm explaining to you what this is.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. I just seen my
Hang on.
name. When I see my name.
Hang on a second. This is a federal indictment. Okay? Do you know who Tricky is? So you have no idea who Tricky is.
Piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit? How long have you known him?
I don't know where all that heard. He's a piece of shit.
You heard he was a piece of shit. So the other day when you were hooked up with him down at the tattoo shop,
Well, give me a day.
The detective then springs the trap.
who's that? How do you think we got that?
I don't know what you said that to do with me.
Because you've been under surveillance. Been under surveillance for a long time. That's not you.
And how long you said I've been under surveillance?
For
How long?
a long time, bro.
How long? Are you sure about that? You know how this is bullshit. Let me text my lawyer, man.
Okay.
Come on, man. You ain't being straight up with me, man. You've been around the bush for me. You're not straight up.
Face tries to talk his way out of things.
You ain't gonna run the little psychology games on me, bro. Like a little criminal
I'm not a psychologist.
on me, bro.
You had to take care of somebody on 6th Street because they weren't paying you rent.
Paying me rent.
Yeah.
I don't even got nothing to do with that good shit.
You know?
I won't by myself and go what's going out there in the street.
Would you like me to go get the other stuff?
Go get the rest of the paperwork.
All right.
Go get every single paperwork first.
The detective then leaves the room.
Two years I've been under investigation. You are full of shit. You are full of shit. After 2 years investigation. Oh my God.
Laughing with, just
Face
laughing
isn't
with all
guilty,
their
but
comments.
it's already too late. An associate of 18th Street, Guadalupe Barrios Rangel, snitches that it's 18 who's behind the shooting.
You knew they were going to shoot him. Isn't that true?
Hello, Madison.
Okay.
Giovanni made the one
Hi,
good
my
choice
crazy
that was
viewer.
left, and that was to turn himself in and to take responsibility for what he did. And they flew out to Utah that very day and picked him up, took him into custody, and in a matter of hours, he confessed to the whole thing, including his role as the shooter.
For cooperating, Giovani catches 51 years. Face is sentenced to life in prison. Shot caller Tricky Pantoja also goes down.
Hey.
Sergio Pantoja had been
Hello,
taken into custody by
hello.
federal authorities, and he was charged in federal court.
He agreed to cooperate with the federal government because he was able to sort of pull back the curtain on how the Colombia Little Psychos functioned and how they connected to the Mexican mafia. And in exchange for his testimony, Tricky received a 24-year sentence in federal prison.
And while the feds take down the Columbia Little Psychos, the gang is making moves around the world. Today, 18th Street claims close to 100,000 members around the globe.
Hi Po, good morning. Good morning, Pops Vlog. Kumusta?
And they go to Germany, or they go to Italy, or they go to Afghanistan. They continue to recruit. My friend sent me pictures back from
Trauma and cuddle. See my husband nipple right there. See? That's what you want to see? That's what you want to see with my husband? Jeez. Okay lang po. Does it glow? No, yours. Bro, he look more precious nipple real quick. You guys can put whatever you want in there.
Jimmy already got beat up, so go.
Yeah, Jimmy already got beat up, go. Jimmy already got beat up, go.
Jimmy already got beat up.
Okay, Jimmy already got beat up, go delivered. But did he get 6 free wings?
Yeah.
No!
I just want to feed this bot wild caught salmon like it deserves. Join the club.
Yeah, join the club.
Join the club. Join the
I
club.
work out a lot, so that's helpful.
Cool. Download the Sam's Club app today. Sam's Club.
So
Look, she's just sitting here building her credit by... I forgot you were here. Self gives you credit for the rent you were going to pay anyways. Increase your score without increasing your debt. Free credit building for renters with Self.
Ooh, like that.
Pizza Hut just changed the combo game.
Ooh.
New My Hut Box. Starting $6.99, it's the ultimate soul meal. Get a personal pan pizza or melts and your favorite side. Combo like you've never come home before. No one on pizza.
This is wireless.
Introducing Weight Watchers Clinic. Our team of doctors will help you
$35.
find the right medical weight loss
looking at
plan,
the wireless
including
karaoke.
medications if appropriate, with ongoing support from our nutrition and fitness experts. The care you deserve from the brand you trust.
What are you gonna do with the one you got?
My friends call
Well,
me
it's
Sam.
right there.
I naturally
Okay.
hold a lot
That's
of
it.
stress
What
in
are you
my
going to do?
digestive system, as a lot of women do.
It's
When I
not
travel,
wireless,
I
but
get
okay, we'll
illustrated,
take
I
that.
get really poop
Alright,
shy.
no problem.
When I started taking DSO1, I immediately noticed how much lighter I felt, vibrant, alive. It
Oh.
really helps me stay regular.
How does it sound?
And you're not bloated at all.
You heard me
I
yesterday. I
honestly
know I
recommend
sound horrible.
DSO1 to everyone.
Used for 2 weeks.
Why you would
Now it's a
say that? I know I
$1,500
sound
program.
terrible.
Didn't even learn to smoke on the water. Broke her pinky. Pulled her groin. Glued it to the table.
Pops, look, the other couple.
Interesting. Can she even speak a word of Spanish?
Oh, sounds so good. He's like,
Wait,
Yeah, I'm trying to use my whatchamacall.
¿qué? Son solo 15
My
minutos.
credit. It's for
Start learning
credit.
today at Babbel.com.
What are you talking? Where do you post that?
Let it.
You said you put it in a different album, but I could see something
What they went
in my
through.
pictures. I just put it in a different album.
Forget what it takes to survive.
I guess I thought I knew him and what was going on with his personal life.
He's laying on the couch with the IV so he can go shoot the next scene. COVID took a lot of people's lives. It made Joe Rogan's life. The cost of fame. I have lost millions of dollars.
As a black performer, I said, I'm not going to say this.
If
You could put them in one album and you should transfer all of it. So you can
No one
not
should
show
feel
like
bullied or pressured to do anything they
I'm
don't want
just
to do.
gonna get the chance to do it yet. I have an album up here with this picture of you. And it's titled For Me.
Y'all need the real story, not all this fiction that's bouncing
Look at
around.
that.
In 2017, up in Kingston, the murder of Jonathan Figueroa has gone off without a hitch until gang member Yankee Mateo, aka Donkey, gets cocky.
Yankee Mateo and the other members of the gang took this video and distributed it to senior members of 18th Street all over the place. and sent it to them to show that they were dedicated members, that
Get inside.
Hey, you pancake cat! You're back! Wow! It says this called a business transaction. Abu Fatah. Hello from Qatar. And the Emerald. Hey, Pancake Cat, what's up? Exactly what I'm saying. Yesterday, you hate us. Why you're back? Huh? What's your business here? Where are you from?
The future.
We are from United States.
And next year, we think it also gets down to how you use it. That's why our technology is let them use it. With our groundbreaking LMX technology, bringing hot, cold, and touch into one extraordinary seating experience. And next year, we've got our eye on the future of work, so you can focus on the present. Don't miss X Chair's summer celebration sale. Save up to $400, including a free LMX with purchase. Deals end soon. Today, you...
Michaela Cathio. Michaela Cathio, State Representative. Michaela Cathio was born and raised right here in Northeast Pennsylvania. Cathio shares our values, our work ethic, and our belief that hardworking Pennsylvanians shouldn't be priced out of their livelihoods by rising costs and increasing property taxes. Michaela will fight to
Really?
keep costs down.
What's she running? Oh, is she?
Tax dollars work for us, not for political incentives.
Oh, wow.
Vote Michaela Cathio for State Representative.
She's pretty, but full of makeup. Really?
Every shelter deserves a second chance.
Yeah.
And you're making it possible
Yeah.
for thousands of them every day. Because every time you feed them more pet bills, you help feed a shelter pet.
Who is in here hating? I see you're expecting someone is here.
Changing their
Yeah, this pancake cat has so much hate, but still back in my channel. Alright, thanks for watching.
In the heart of LA's
You're bringing views, so
is about to face justice. The feds are now working
who is here hating?
as an informant.
Yeah, there's a lot of
They don't
hateful
know
people there.
that killed 10 people. Instead, the FBI has bigger fish to fry. Their goal is to use Greedy to take down the prison gang that controls 18th Street, the Mexican Mafia.
Well, Mo Valerio on this side, working with the FBI as we now know as an undercover informant. And the FBI was after somebody bigger. And that was Francisco Puppet Martinez.
Hi, you're the best YouTuber. Crazy Squad, I said. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. You have to watch my cat's videos.
You know, on behalf of the Mexican Mafia and 18th Street.
The best way to break up the gang is through conspiracy laws, especially the RICO law, which holds a person who's not directly involved in a crime, but who orders the crime. So even though he didn't pull the trigger on the murder, but he ordered it, he can be prosecuted under the RICO statutes.
And that was the first time that the RICO laws had been used against a prison gang. And so Valerio was able to map out the relationship between the Colombia Little Psychos and the Mexican Mafia.
One by one, Greedy sets up his fellow 18 members. The arson case
Oh, why
stays
are you
ice
so
cold.
slow?
Green was instrumental to the FBI because he was recording phone calls, which led to wiretaps, which led to federal RICO charges against 25 Colombia Little Cycles.
Going after gangs, 29 of the Valley's most dangerous gang members, all part of the group known as 18th Street, are now off the streets. The list of their crimes long, and their presence felt in all corners of the community.
We saw a number of men and women brought in handcuffs and escorted into a holding area. FBI officials tell us that a federal racketeering indictment has been obtained against the gang, and it alleges various violations, including drug trafficking and murder.
So 18th Street was the first gang on the streets to be indicted in California.
Greedy's protected by the feds, but year after year, The LAPD keeps working the case.
LAPD had never quit. In fact, during the
The other side, the
90s, had
foods.
actually suggested that Greedy was involved in the fire. And I think the FBI told them to lay off because they were still using Greedy as an informant against Puppet Martinez. So they backed off prosecution.
But people don't forget. And in
I wish I was you. Yeah, I have haters right there. So, we're good.
In one of the worst cases of arson in LA history. After 24 years of searching, police now have arrested 3 for allegedly starting an apartment fire that killed
Come
10.
on, get more the food. You should get in the food aisle.
The LAPD's radar after a cold case team from the LAPD revisited the crime, and they were able to develop some intelligence and testimony that linked Greedy many, many years after the fact to this crime.
The new break? Witnesses no longer afraid to speak up against the gang.
You're pretty. Thank you.
Who were living in fear of the gang members who controlled their neighborhood would not cooperate with the police. Now, 24 years later, they are willing to testify to what they saw and heard on that deadly day.
But there's other 18th Street gang members that have been arrested since and wanted out of the time that they were about to receive, so that they knew they gave it up to law enforcement.
No one would say how many witnesses did come forward or if there was any physical evidence. After 24 years, the influence of this gang is
There
no
you
longer
go.
what it
See
once
the
was.
candidates.
And people are no longer afraid to speak up.
The feds give up Greedy.
See, you know this.
After nearly 30 years, in 2022, he's
Yes,
sitting in court.
that's how you do it.
Greedy is found
Like I
guilty on
said.
12 counts of murder and sentenced to life without parole. Johanna Lopez, the drug dealer who reported the problem to Greedy, catches 18 years.
People often wonder, why did it take place so long to crack this case? When you add the layer of gang members and intimidation and fear that they can instill in a neighborhood, and couple that with witnesses and victims who are from immigrant communities and, fearful of coming forward for a lot of legitimate reasons, it just makes it that much more difficult to prove a case and put it together.
Despite Greedy going down, there's one thing clicks like the little psychos aren't worried about: losing customers.
So in the 1980s
Hi.
and 1990s, you didn't want your clientele to overdose or die. You really want them back. But now, it seems as though it doesn't matter if they're dying on fentanyl or overdosing, because for everyone that dies, there's 3 more customers.
Rice, the rice.
It's all about the profit. And it goes through seasons. Like, there's different drugs that make more money at a different time. So, for example, if crack cocaine is popular, that's what's going to make the money. Right now, fentanyl and heroin, that's going to generate the most income for the gang.
Drugs, guns, money, murder. 18 constantly switches up how they do business in gangland.
La industria no somos California, obviamente, están incluso en Texas. Lo vas a encontrar en Washington, lo vas a encontrar en toda la costa este, que es un lugar pues nuevo para las pandillas esta.
Cameras spread the message from recruiting to punishment to fear.
We continually make the mistake of thinking that they're stupid. They're not stupid. They might be uneducated. They might not speak English well, but they know how to commit crime and how to get away with it.
Las pandillas son estructuras que se adaptan a sus modelos de negocios con gran facilidad, porque son estructuras muy versátiles. From gangbanging violence to now killing each other over street corners for drug territory, opposed to gang territory. So there's a difference.
We often talk about gangs and their violence as being senseless, and it leads to terrible tragedies, but it serves purpose. It's an organization that pursues its own survival. As businesses do, as countries do, every organization is committed to its own survival, sometimes at all costs.
In a sleepy town in upstate New York, it'll never be the same.
Kingston's a pretty quiet place usually. What happened here
was shocking to a lot of folks. I know a police officer, been on the job 30 years, covered all kinds of homicides, and he said that he was shook by what he saw here and what was done here.
Before it was about respect. Now it's all about money.
18th Street is going to perpetuate itself.
Then my YouTube. I said my whatchamacall, best YouTuber. No, not really. One guy says my husband is here. Oh. Sorry. I injured my husband.
Shea didn't target individuals. It's alleged he wanted anyone wearing a blue uniform dead.
Shea becomes terrorist.
They could kill anybody.
The Hells Angels and Carmine enterprise, it involves the bikers, and the mafia worth upwards of $1 billion.
You're pretty. What this says? What does it say?
It's a different language.
No, so.
It says, you're pretty.
Thank you.
I'll be there. Did you fart?
Nope.
They work together to control Montreal. Static was rational, Static was likable, Static was the cool guy who was the inside. He wanted to stay away from, and the media ventriloquist photo wanted to keep everything on the down low, and his job was dealing with gangs and other groups outside of Quebec. That's why he became master president. Boucher was the case agent in New York State. Boucher led the Nomads, an elite chapter of the Hells Angels. He got the nickname Mob because he was apparently running as the Harry Mother. Boucher was a face of the Hells Angels. Maurice Boucher was a character. He loved television. He loved being on TV. He loved being on news. He was a show. The media made Boucher famous. Maurice Boucher was most well-known, most influential, most feared Hells Angel in the world.
Hi, I'm new. Hello.
Happy Mother's Day po sa inyo lahat. Sana kung ano maging pagdating natin sa buhay, lahat na makakayanin. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day po. Habang lang. Para sa mga
I met Maurice Boucher in the 90s. I used to have a bike shop. And he used to come to the shop and fix his bike and change the oil. I had a good contact with him.
As Maurice Boucher's intentions of dominating and controlling the drug distribution sectors of Montreal were increasing, and suppliers were also increasing. The multiplication of the
Makakaya nila, sa mga anak nila, gawin nila sa malinis na paraan ng pagano, tularan nila yung mga anak nila po. Magtatayo ka na ba? Actually, meron ko pero balikan siya.
Meron ka. Next month, maganda ang nakuha ko pero tanong ko lang bakit may alak? Hindi naman later.
Wala naman po.
Wala.
Nakakita ko lang dito.
Ano bang iniinom mo kuya?
Alcohol.
Alcohol. May kinuha mong alcohol. Shot of water. Sa'yo lahat yung isang bote. Paano mo kayo uwi? Question lang. Kailangan mo siya pag-out. Nakapagpahinga ka ng kuya. Kasi uulit tayo eh. Kung ano yung mga pinuha mo sakto, uulitin mo. Tutupa muna at para makapagpahinga ka. Kuya, kasi ganyan eh. Mamaya, ito. Works pala. Sabay tayo. Nakakahiya sa mga nakapagpahinga.
Hi, Marcos Santos. Hello.
Ayan, so tapos na ang hakot challenge ng ating na tatay. And ang high score is, ano ba yung finance ko? Gusto ko yung finance ang magsasalita. Finance! Sino yung top na nakakuha ng funds? 65,000. Tatay number 2?
Increase the supply on
1,000. Tatay number 3?
as a bit of a power move on
The
Boucher's
total of?
to be like, well, if you're not going to do it right, then you're not going to do it.
160,000 yung credit card ko. So, ayan. So, happy Father's Day po sa inyo. Ayan. And to all tatas, dads, and papas, happy Father's Day po sa inyong lahat. And until my next vlog. See you again.
Stop calling themselves a motorcycle club because not all of them rode motorcycle. The rock machine responded pretty much the way you would expect them to with murder. There was a
Alright guys, I need to end my live. I need to go to the bedroom and sleep. I will see you all tomorrow.
That was the start of the war because those guys were from the rock machine and everybody knew it.
The Quebec biker war of the 1990s was terrifying. You had 160 people killed. You had all sorts of people wounded. You had
Alright guys, bye.